Hey there everybody, and welcome back to episode 4 of Sky Factory Modded Minecraft. You guys ready to get some stuff done? We were going awesome in the last episode, and I did a little bit between episodes, so we should be ready to just kick butt and take names here. The first major thing I did was I got a bunch of these barrels moved out and moved some different chests in here because this walking space was getting pretty crowded. So we have these separated into stone and other tools like that. We've got our wood, carpenter's blocks, all that kind of stuff, and then this is monster drops. Since we have that lovely mob farm, which as you can see is working quite nicely, we're gonna start needing room to put that stuff places. So that's what I did there. I moved these chests over here because hopefully this episode we are going to get our automatic sifting done. And if it works out the way I've planned it, it will be coming out around this way. We will probably need a chest more like this one though. So this is a gold chest, which has, oh, there we go, 81 slots it looks like. I originally started by making a copper chest, which is just a chest surrounded by copper, because I had a lot of copper and not very much iron. So then I made a copper to silver chest upgrade, and these are really nice because they're, in my opinion, at the moment a little bit cheaper. I don't know if in the long run they're cheaper or not, but you just make one of these and then you place your chest down and you right click on it with the item in hand and it upgrades to the next level, which is great. The other last thing, English is my first language, I promise you. The other thing I did was I finally went ahead and built the little melon and pumpkin patch over here. Patch, quote unquote, loose terminology. But we have pumpkin, no wait, these both say pumpkin. Why do they all say pumpkin? 2 of them are melons, I swear. But I planted them in opposite corners so that they hopefully won't grow on top of each other. So those can get going while we get going on those vacuum hoppers we talked about. Pardon me while I eat a piece of bread. But we have all of these things that we need to make our automatic sifter, except for, oh, it's not 2 C's. Yes, there we go. The vacuum hoppers. And we need hopper, ender pearl, and obsidian. And at the moment, let's see, we have no iron. That's upsetting. We have 2 iron. Okay. But we do have, they're back in here, 3 ender pearls. So we have the ender pearls. We just need the obsidian and 15 iron, is that? 5 iron each? Yes. So the way that you get obsidian is you put lava into a stone barrel and drop water over the top of it. But before we do that, oh, hello. These little, I think they're called chews. These little chews keep spawning over here. And because they're only 1 tall, they get out of that little space. Ow. Die. Yeah, they're choo-choos, but they say they're from Minecraft. I'm just waiting for one of them to drop me a slime so I can have slime balls. Anyway, that's why I put these gates on here, was they kept sneaking up on me out here and scaring the living daylights out of me. But anyway, I was coming over for my bucket, because I don't know about you, but if we have to melt 3 things of lava, I don't want this working on torch power anymore. So I'm going to grab a piece of redstone. Okay, because I already have some lava in here. I prepared it before I started, thankfully. So we can plonk that in a stone barrel and it'll be just fine. It won't freak out on us at all, hopefully. You know, no burning of the stone around it. So all I should have to do is right-click with a piece of redstone and I get netherrack. Excellent. Now, if I just barrel my way in here, I just realized I don't have a flint and steel. I don't think I have any flint, to be perfectly honest, because I haven't been grinding silver. I mean, Sifting gravel. How did I get grinding silver out of that? I don't know, but I'll be right back once I have a piece of flint. Okay, that was moderately embarrassing. Here I was, thought I was all set and ready to go for this recording session, and I forgot I didn't have flint. But anyway, if you remember, I believe this crucible was at 0.1 millibuckets per tick with the torch underneath it. So if we go ahead and light that up, 0.3? Huh. I mean, I suppose it is better. But we'll go ahead and throw 4 of those in there to start cooking up. That makes it look like more of a thing. So I'll go ahead and let that marinate, so to speak, and I'll be right back when we're ready to make obsidian. Ooh, look what I just got. A spoils bag. I was just over here cleaning up the mobs because there were quite a few of them over there. And was very excited to see that in my hotbar because those can give you some pretty awesome loot. So I'm gonna go quickly put my stuff away. And then all we do is open this with a right click like a regular bag. Oh, yes. Ender IO is one of the mods I really want to play with, so that's nice. Floppy, I know absolutely nothing about computer craft, but I will take it. Darkcraft, I have a lot of force gems in the other chest. Another floppy disk. Bucket of force. Force engine fuel. Might look into force engines. Ooh, nether wart. And then I believe when I put this down, it goes away. I don't know what I'll use nether wart for. I'm sure there's plenty of goodies it can be used for. Electricals, that makes me really happy. Because normally I don't think I'd be able to get that without the alloy smelter. So that's a very nice thing. I just wanted to show you guys that, but while I have you here, I went ahead and see how there's 3,000 millibuckets in there. I went ahead and melted up the equivalent of 3 buckets worth. So, our barrel filled up with water. That's what happened. Okay, if I just come running back here with my bucket. Are there any torches this could wash out? There's that one. It's not terribly important, though. So if I throw... I don't like you being there. I'm going to put you back here. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Alright, so if we just put a bucket of lava into our barrel here, if I pick this water back up, we should be able to just drop it on top like this and get obsidian. That is so much nicer than all the other junk. Okay. So let me just do that 2 more times quick. Can I hit it all from up here? I can almost hit it all from up here. Oh dear. Okay, 1 more time. And we should have all the obsidian we need for these hoppers. Which actually means... There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and craft one up because I only have 1 hopper. I have 1 hopper and 2 iron ingots, and that is all the iron that I have to my name. But maybe if I can make, 1 of these vacuum hopper. Excellent. Now we can come back here. Maybe I can get one of these set up to start automatically smashing stuff down, and then I can get more iron quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and play around with that for a little bit, and I'll be right back with you guys. Well, that was a close call. I just came over and there was an ender tot in here, and I smacked him, and the large enderman spawned over here, stuck in the thing, and I was like, okay, that's fine, he's stuck, and then he teleported. Which is not fine, because I couldn't see him, but I could hear him. So I hid under here for a while and decided to make a break for it, see if I could lure him out. And he took me down to 3 hearts. I kind of wish I had been recording, because I may have made a noise that wasn't exactly human. But I turned around and I smacked him, and he fell over the edge. And I don't know if that means he's gonna just teleport back up or not. I'm guessing not, because I can't hear him anymore. But I figured I'd have you guys around just in case I die on my way back here. Nope, I think we're good. Okay. That was good, though, because that last Ender Tot gave me the last Ender Pearl that I need to make the last vacuum hoppers. So if we just pop the... Whoop, not like that. There we go. I belatedly realized that we actually need 4 of them because we need 1 to pick up the drops from the sieve. The sieve? Sieve? Meh. But this is the basic outline I think we're going to end up using if we just take an item transfer node out of here into there, put it in the block placer with the activator next to it, etc., etc. And if we just continue this kind of in a circle around here, I think we will end up over on this side by the time we're ready to sift the stuff. So I think that will work. I'm probably going to go ahead and try to put it all together and maybe come back and run a test run with you guys. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So I'm going to go ahead and gather up the rest of this good stuff, and I'll be right back with you guys. That right there is a sight for sore eyes. This took a little longer to set up than I thought it was going to, mostly because this is the first time I've ever messed with any of this, so I don't really know what's going on. For example, I didn't know that the vacuum hoppers have to be configured. Let me get this out of the way. Gibberish. They have to be configured to actually output items in this really tiny window. So that confused me for a while, and I was like, no, my entire strategy is completely ruined. But we've got it all set up. This breaks the cobble into gravel. This breaks the gravel into sand. This breaks the sand into dust, and then it comes around the corner and gets sifted by this guy here. It's then picked up and dropped in this chest, which is horribly disorganized now, but I just wanted to make sure it was running properly. But before we put this on full auto, I wanted to make a bigger chest than that. So I have a diamond chest all set up and ready here, which is why I had chest searched in the sidebar. But to make a diamond chest, you have to make a gold chest. To make a gold chest, you have to make a silver chest, on and on, etc., etc., all the way back to copper. But I did have exactly 2 diamonds. You get diamonds from sifting gravel. Diamonds and I believe emeralds are rare drops from gravel. But we can go ahead and just pop that bad boy out. And I think he has 108 slots. That's right. We may have to upgrade this in the future. Oh, I tried to catch those. I really did. Oops. I guess we'll see if those other pieces come back through or if I caught them all. But if we just plonk him back down... There it is. Okay. I got worried that we lost a piece of something in there. Now, my first inclination is to go through and sort everything out, but I'm not going to do that with you guys here. We're going to go ahead and just dump everything that we had left over. And moment of truth, do I have my extra item node? No, I don't. I used my extra item node. Oops. Let's just throw like half a stack in there. See, he comes around out here. And then he comes over here and gets put down as gravel. Which then breaks it over here into sand. And he comes through here. Now, these autonomous activators are awesome. They're a little deadly if you're not paying attention. I may show you guys a little blooper where this one almost killed me. But you can come in here, you can put all your stone hammers in, left click or right click, how it uses the items, whether it's sneaking or not, and an aim level. The configuration also matters. For example, over here, I had to configure it to accept items from this back side. And I'm going to throw these guys in here, but this should start working nicely now. Actually, can't I sort these? Default sorting. Oh, that actually works. That works for now. Okay, so I'm going to let this guy run for a while and we'll see what we get. Okay, everybody, things have changed quite a bit since the last time you were with me. I had another one of those long stretches where I couldn't really record, so I just kind of buckled down and got stuff done, as you can see from that larger building now. I've been doing some sifting, doing some building, resource gathering, etc. And we now have, I'm definitely a derp though, because I was running past this thing all the time, the pumpkins and melons, going, why aren't any pumpkins or melons growing in here? I forgot they have to grow onto patches of dirt. I think that was the problem, because if you remember, this was all planks, and I switched it out for dirt, and all of a sudden it started growing stuff right and left. So at least we have food coming out of there now. We also have some carrot seeds planted in there that I got from sifting some dirt. I'm super excited. We have a rubber tree seed, a birch seed, and 2 spruce seeds. And that's in addition to whatever a saguaro fruit is. But I'm especially excited about this rubber tree because if you look up, I think it's Mine Factory Reloaded, maybe? Yeah, they have all these machines like the planter, which is involved in an achievement, I believe, but you have to have plastic sheets, which you get from raw plastic, which you get from rubber. So I assume that we need to use the rubber tree to get rubber because logic. I also made this multiple levels and went ahead and built elevator blocks because these things are amazing. Okay, I can just zip back and forth wherever I need to go. I'm really paranoid. The way you go up and down is you hit space as if you were jumping to go up, and you shift as if crouching to go down. I'm really nervous about accidentally crouching on this one, but I don't think it'll drop me into the abyss, just because there's not another elevator below it. But anyway, as you can see, I went ahead and made a smeltery. I did record a time-lapse of me doing this, but I was building it back here in the corner, and I apparently built it wrong, and it wasn't working, and it was really, really, really annoying me. So I went ahead and just dismantled it and played around with it and got it working. And right now we have a bunch of gold in there because I want to go ahead and start making some casts and such. So that's there, and when I first built that, the roof hadn't been put on yet, at least not over top of the smeltery, and something must have fallen in because there was blood in there the last time I looked. And I just tried to right-click on a faucet just to see what it would do, and it came out as coagulated blood. And if I hit U on that to show me its uses, you can make name tags, leads, whatever a sticker is, slime and beginnings. I feel like Mine Factory Reloaded is going to be something I want to look into quickly, relatively soon anyway. I've heard that bioreactors are excellent sources of fuel, but we're probably a little bit far away from that. Anyway, this guy is cracking along just fine. If as you can see, we have almost 2 stacks of iron, pulverized iron, but I just wanted you guys to be with me when I did this first little smeltery bit, because I know that a lot of people do tinkers. I mean, it's in almost every mod pack you have ever seen, but if you want more details on this, please let me know. I'll go ahead and make maybe a separate video or put in my time-lapse anyway, so just leave a comment if you want me to talk more about this thing. But in order to make an ingot cast, which is what we're going to need out of the gold, we can put a seared brick or just a regular ingot, either works, and right-click this faucet. This is on top of a casting table, by the way. So now we have an ingot cast, and we can take that guy back. So how many did that take? 2 ingots. I'm trying to think. I also have a basin on this side just for bulk casting. I couldn't think of the word casting, and it's right on my freaking screen. But anything you pour in here gives you a block of it versus, an ingot or a shaped part or whatnot. So if I just do this again, oops, I missed. I should get an ingot, which should have taken 1, if I'm not mistaken. 23. Okay. I'm trying to do math in my head at the same time that I'm talking to you guys, and it's not working very well. Because if each block is 9 ingots, then I believe we need to get down to 18 ingots. Probably. That makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And make sure there was nothing else that I needed to talk to you guys about, because I think this episode is drawing to a close. So let me just go double check that I got everything done I wanted to, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, that is going to end up being all for us today, guys. We've made some awesome progress. We went ahead, got our sifting process automated, and we've now got the smeltery to get our ores all processed and doubled up. I'm sorry, I love these things so much. If you like these things too, please go ahead and click that like button. Feel free to share and favorite the video as you see fit. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. That's a wrap.